In this particular session, friends, we will talk about data science and artificial intelligence and data analytics. How can you shape your career with the trainings which are delivered by 360DigiTMG? What are our unique selling propositions? And who are the people who are going to train you? These are a few things that would be highlighted. Post that, if you aim to continue with the training, you can start it right from today. To upskill yourself, you don't need a special moment and a special day. You're not doing anything wrong. By learning new things, by trying to get into a better profession, and by aiming to get a better salary, you're not doing anything harm to the society, or you're not doing harm to yourself. You're just trying to be relevant in the job market, and you're trying to be relevant in the industry, which is fast moving. Given this context, I would like to quickly introduce myself, and then we shall proceed further. So let me introduce myself. So I was just opening, I was trying to keep my post ready for you all to understand about 360DigiTMG. Digit stands for digital transformation. MG stands for management and governance. This is me, Bharani Kumar Depuru. I happen to be the founder of 360DigiTMG. I hold a master's degree from IIT, and I hold a master's degree from Indian School of Business, which is obviously ranked under 20 across the globe. And I'm also a visiting faculty at Indian School of Business. Having said that, I work on Industrial Revolution 4.0, all the emerging technologies, cloud computing, data science, artificial intelligence, machine learning, you name it. And I also work as a chief data scientist and technology advisor for 4 other companies. One is a US-based company, another is a Malaysian company, and we have 2 other companies on which I serve as chief data scientist, and those 2 are Indian-based companies. All right, and you can just look at this. I should have probably edited this. I have 17 plus years of experience, and I started working with HSBC. I worked with ITC Infotech, Infosys, and Deloitte. Post that, we started our own company. And there are 2 companies which we started. One is called as Innodatatics, under the umbrella of which we do a lot of advanced analytics work for Coca-Cola, State Bank of India, Hindustan Unilever, Yatra, Korean Airlines, Scoot, which is a Singapore airline company, right? So on and so forth. There are a bunch of other customers for whom we keep doing projects from across the globe. And we also do a lot of dashboards, analytics. So we are into data analytics. We are also into data science and artificial intelligence stuff. And let me show quickly a few of the projects that we have accomplished in the past. So let me go to my post. Oh, this is the most recent stuff, but then let me go back. Our team has were in the top 5 positions when it came to agriculture analytics. When it's our team, our own participants who got trained through us. Okay, so let me go here and let me explain about a few things, friends, on what we have actually done. So we have actually built a robot. If you were to see this, we have built a robot. And who has done it? Our students. They have used a lot of artificial intelligence, machine learning stuff. And I'm talking about 2 years old story here. And to build robots which will talk, which will walk, etc., you need, a lot of AI, artificial intelligence work behind the scenes, right? And then we've also built a vehicle detection model which will help actually the government. Then it would help the Ministry of Roads and Buildings, by the way, equipment detection model. This is one of our students from Malaysia, and we have built a facial recognition system to recognize the gender and also understand whether that person is happy or unhappy, things of that kind. We built a chatbot for Paradise, which is famous for biryani. And this is something which we have done for the toll booth, wherein if vehicles cross the toll booth, automatically it will count how many vehicles are those. Okay, and then a bunch of things is what we do. We keep delivering a lot of sessions, and we have built an automatic attendance tracking system during COVID, which will also capture the temperature, attendance of the person, and only permit people who are keeping well to be entered into their office premise. Then we have tie up with University Technology Malaysia, which is globally ranked in 187th position back then. We launched a book, which is called as a digital book. The version 2 of this book would be launched on 9th of October. It's probably 20 days from now. I and a few other industry stalwarts have authored this book, and the copyrights are reserved with 360DigiTMG. And we also operate in the space of automotive analytics. But that's me. So I keep delivering sessions at Indian School of Business. Then, yeah, this is a robot which we have just enhanced. Version 2 of robot is here, which would walk, talk, and things of that kind. And that's Jayesh Ranjan, who is a IT principal secretary. What else? Let me show you. Yeah. One of the projects that we have given for Indian School of Business through Innodatatics as a capstone project has won the first place. And these are the students who have won the first place. Companies such as Google, Facebook, Microsoft, all of these companies give projects for the students of Indian School of Business. Out of all these projects, we won the first place. That's the power of the live projects that we provide. And that's me signing an MOU in the presence of Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. And this is to train 100,000, that is 1 lakh students of Tamil Nadu on emerging technologies, data analytics, data science, Python programming, etc. This is a Malaysian event. And while I was looking at my archives, I found something interesting, that in 2018 also, we won the Best Capstone Project Award. Only one project out of the lot would be awarded. And I'm extremely proud that the projects that we are giving to students to work upon is helping them bag the amazing awards. So that's in short. And if of course, I'm running out of my connections. I already have 28,500 connections. But then if you feel connecting with me would help you, sure, feel free to connect with me. I also have, I believe, 1,000 plus head of HRs connected with me. Okay, and that is how we help our students get placed as well. Okay, so welcome to the world of data. And friends, we are the only company on the planet, which has 56 plus domain analytics programs. I keep telling this to the students who want to upskill in the space of data analytics or data science. And this is what I say, friends, that, if at all you want to upskill yourself, right? You look at an analogy with respect to the dress that you wear. Okay. If your body supports large shirt or a large t-shirt, would you ever try double XL t-shirt? Would you ever try that? No. Why? Because it doesn't fit you well. Would you ever try out a small shirt, small t-shirt? You would never try out small t-shirt either, right? Because it doesn't fit you. It will be very tight. Double XL will be very large. Small will be very small. So what do you want then in that case? You want a perfect fit. If your body supports large, you only want large. How many times do you return the shirt, a t-shirt saying that, hey, it didn't fit me? And how many times have you actually, decided to go to the showroom and then try and then figure out whether it fits you or not? With respect to a t-shirt, if you're so particular, friends, why take a chance with respect to your career? When it comes to your career, isn't it more precious than a t-shirt? Isn't it more worthy than a t-shirt? Absolutely, right? So that is what we believe in. And we have come up with 56 plus domain analytics trainings. If you're from life sciences healthcare background, after the data analytics or after the data science training, you can undergo life sciences healthcare analytics. If you're from financial background, maybe you have done your MBA in finance or BBA in finance or BCom or something related to finance, or maybe you're working with a bank. In that case, what makes more sense? Financial analytics makes more sense. If you're from marketing background, be it educational wise or based on your work experience, then after your training, you can opt for marketing analytics, right? Or HR analytics or cybersecurity analytics or civil analytics, construction analytics, geospatial analytics, sports analytics, supply chain analytics, you name it. We have it because we believe that training should always be tailor-made. You cannot force fit people. I cannot say that, hey, though you have a background in manufacturing, come, I'll explain the use cases pertaining to finance. Come, I'll explain you use cases. Sorry. Sorry. Come, I'll explain you the use cases pertaining to life sciences, healthcare analytics. I cannot say that. Then one thing will happen for sure, and that is you might not get a job. Okay, so here we are. We will give you live instructor-led training also on the domain of your choice alongside the training that we conduct. What else are you expecting, right? So you will be right fit for the market. The moment people look at your resume, it is not that I got trained on data science. It will say that I got trained on data science and I've specialized in my domain, be it manufacturing or marketing or HR or finance. I specialize in my domain. I know how to implement these concepts within my domain. And that is what will instill confidence in the interviewers. Interviewers would have interviewed a lot of people who are trained on data analytics or who are trained on data science. But very, very rarely do they come across people who are trained on data analytics or data science and specialized in their domain. Okay, so please ensure that you all don't become irrelevant in the market. You all should be relevant in the market, and this is something which will help you become relevant in the market. Now, let me also explain you about a few projects which we have done as part of Innodatatics. And towards the end, I will take your questions. And trust me, I've been delivering the trainings for the last decade, for the last 10 years or so, alongside doing my consulting work. And any trainer who trains you would actually not be a full-time trainer, friends. They are full-time data scientists. Remember that. They are full-time data scientists and they are delivering your trainings in the space of analytics, be it data analytics or data science. So they bring in the rich experience of their learnings of doing projects into the training curriculum. And every trainer who delivers training for you would also be specialized on 4 domains, 4 different industries. So we expect our folks to bring in the best to you all. Now, we have done a project called as Survival Analytics. Okay, and that's my name, basically the author. We won the first place in Project Management Institute National Conference in 2017. There were 4 different tracks. Out of all the tracks, we won the first place. I can briefly show you that. let me go here and PMI National Conference 2017, right? In that conference, we had Nambi Narayanan as well, right? And people who are wondering on who this stalwart is, then I think you have to watch Rocketry, the Nambi effect. It was Madhavan who has played the, the lead role. He was there. Vishwanathan Anand was there. Okay. Out of these 4 tracks, we presented ourselves in this track, which is in a rapidly changing world. Do you know what? Deloitte, the previous company with which I worked, I take a great pride because out of the big 4, it is number 1 once again. So I worked there. And while we were doing this presentation, even the people from Deloitte have presented their project. And guess what? We won the first place. Okay. And it was such a proud moment. And this is about 2017. Just imagine the kind of maturity we have in our team now. If across India, we can bag the best project award, that's me taking the award there. If across India, we can be the best project, we can bag the best project award in the space of advanced analytics, artificial intelligence. Think about 5 years down the lane, what we would have done. What is the kind of maturity we would have achieved, right? I leave it to your imagination. Okay. So this was a project which we have done for one of the leading truck manufacturing companies. And if a truck is transporting goods, say from Hyderabad to Bengaluru, for example, if a truck breaks down midway here, then a lot of people will be negatively impacted. And what would you do? You would call the call center and say that, hey, the truck broke down. Please, can you come and fix it? Then the truck manufacturer, who is called as original equipment manufacturer, would walk up to you and say, hey, okay, I would take your vehicle to the nearest service center. I would fix that and return to you. But that is going to be warranty cost for OUM if your vehicle is under warranty. If you have insurance, you would claim insurance. That would be insurance cost as well. So what we have done is we have placed IoT devices on the truck. IoT devices are called as telematics controlling unit or electronics controlling unit. Using that, a lot of data was captured pertaining to the truck, engine coolant level, the engine brakes, so on and so forth. And we transmitted the data and placed that data on cloud. And then we did a lot of analytics. We did a lot of predictions. We built a model which will predict whether a vehicle is going to break down or not. Break down or not. In a specific journey, will a vehicle break down or not? B, if a vehicle is going to break down, after how many kilometers? After how many kilometers will it break down? Okay. C, if I say that, Hyderabad to Bengaluru, the distance is probably 600 or 700 kilometers. And if your vehicle is going to break down after 1200 kilometers, then you'll continue the journey. It will break down, but after 1200 kilometers, so you would continue. But if I predict that your vehicle will break down, however, your vehicle will break down after 100 kilometers, then you'd rather say, hey, let me not take a risk. Let me get it fixed and then I will travel. God forbid your vehicle breaks down. Then you would also, the model also predicts which component has actually failed so that technicians can quickly go to that component and fix it. I would recommend you to read this because we have the project management methodology. Friends, when you join as a data analyst or a data scientist, you will be working on projects, won't you? Right? And what if we also explain you on project management methodology on how to handle a project end to end? Would that not give you additional knowledge to work on the live projects? And would that not help you handle the projects with confidence? Will it not help you explain your project to the interviewer in a very structured manner? Absolutely. And these are small things which will help you get a job. Okay. Not just that, there are a lot of other projects as well. Okay, let me do one thing. Let me go pick up something called as, okay, this is a company for which we have done the projects. Or I worked as a chief data scientist, okay, chief data scientist for this company. And we built a cancer prediction model. By taking the radiology images, by taking the pathology images, we built a model. Here, when I started working on this project, I had no knowledge about radiology, pathology. I was like, oh my God, am I supposed to become a doctor now? No, not really. So what you do is when you work on these kind of projects where getting the knowledge on how things work is difficult, then you hire experts, domain experts. Like we hired Dr. Rashmi, who is a radiologist. We had Dr. Srinivas, who is director of Pathcare Labs, etc. And these people have rich experience in the space of life sciences healthcare. And they helped us understand the process, etc. And we brought in the data science and data analytics knowledge. They brought in the domain knowledge. When we combined these two, a project was a success. And this is what happens, friends. So this is the very reason why we have domain analytics in place. And I can also show you a couple other examples. So this is Tableau. Okay, Tableau is a data visualization tool. Let me put it in the full screen mode. And I can just play it here. So these are the various people. Okay, these are the various people. If you see, all those people are moving around in a shopping mall. This is a project which we have done in 2013. While I was still working with a company, we have done it. And this was for a Chinese client. Okay, they had a very big shopping mall and we have done this. Right, let me just increase the speed so that you understand that people are moving around. So here, this is a data visualization tool. And what did we do? We have done retail analytics. Now you need to have the knowledge about how retail industry works for that. Right? Say there is a person here. The moment they download the mobile app, they'll be assigned a unique ID. If you see the last row in that says unique ID. Using that, we identify that person because when they install the mobile application of this shopping mall, there'll be a unique ID assigned to that person. The moment that person enters the store, you understand that the customer is in the store. If the customer enters with a small kid using CCTV footages, you can determine that. Then I will send a discount coupon to this person saying that, do you know what? In the baby care product store, you would be given a special 10% discount, which no one else has. First thing, you'll feel very special that the discount is offered only to you. Second, you might go and purchase. So the sales of this baby care product store increases. If you are a person who entered with women of same age, then probably you'd be sent discount coupons from women's apparel store. You might want to impress your wife or your girlfriend, whatever be it, right? You would take that person there and probably purchase something. Restaurants can provide discount coupons, so on and so forth. Yeah. So this is one of the projects. This is called as animation chart. You learn about all these things, friends, as part of your both data analytics training as well as data science training. You get to build these kind of real-time dashboards. Okay, we have done a lot of other projects also. If I were to show you this, we have done analytics in the space of sports. I told about sports analytics, remember? For each and every player, you can determine what were their best wins. For every team, you can rather do this. What were your best wins? What were your worst teams, right? And in what matches they won extremely well, they lost extremely well. On home ground, how did they perform? Non-home ground, how did they perform? Indian cricket team does extremely well in Indian soil, home ground, but they don't do as good as what they do here in overseas matches, right? For every player, you can analyze what did they do, how did they work. This is for NBA basketball. And we have also done projects for State Bank. Sorry, not State Bank, TrueJet. Let me give you an example of TrueJet. Hey, why is this coming up? Yeah, let it come on. This is called as SANC dashboard. You know, from Hyderabad to Tirupati, the flight is traveling. How many seats were booked in January? 67.04%. It's given here. And how many seats were full in the month of Feb? 32.96. What about Hyderabad to Rajahmundry? How about Hyderabad to Vizag? How about Chennai to Hyderabad? You know, you have a lot of details. So as a stakeholder, end user, I can look at such dashboards and I can make meaningful insights on what's going on. So this is all part of your data analytics, and also in data science, we train you on Tableau. Back to our discussion. I think I've instilled sufficient confidence in you that your domain knowledge is important. If I take, for example, Infosys. Infosys operates in a lot of industries, friends. Okay, it's not that Infosys operates in just one industry. Infosys operates in all these industries. And Infosys operates in the space of aerospace. So if you were to apply for the position of data scientist or data analyst for Infosys, they look at your educational background, work experience. If you have work experience or educational background in the space of aviation, they would hire you as a data scientist and assign you to this vertical called as aerospace. If you are a person who is coming from agriculture background, if you've done your BSc or MSc Agri Sciences, then you would be assigned to agriculture vertical. If you're coming from automotive background, you'll be assigned here. If you come from civil background, you'll be assigned here. If you're coming from chemical background, you'll be assigned chemical manufacturing, so on and so forth. Please bear in mind that any company that you take, even for that case, if you take Accenture Industries, Accenture, no wonder, is a consulting firm. However, they operate in a lot of industries, friends. These are all the industries: banking, automotive, airlines, agribusiness, aerospace, defense, consumer goods, right? Energy, you name it. And the specialization that we have is that we have 56 plus domain analytics. So no matter which industry you're from, no matter what educational background you possess, the moment you're done with the data analytics or data science training, you do the specialization, which is included in the program, and then see the magic happen. Take any company, even for that case, if I take Deloitte, Deloitte also operates in a lot of industries. Look at that: consumer, energy resources, oil and gas, financial services, government, public services. Yep. So that is what is important. And whatever your past experiences or whatever your educational background is, it is a gold mine. It is extremely valuable. If you just align yourself a little towards that, people will love it. The interviewers and companies would love it because they need not again train you. If you're from pharmacy background, pharmaceutical analytics. Who knows better about pharmaceutical analytics than a person from pharmacy background? And if you're from IT background, obviously you'll be good at programming or you'll have some idea. Plus, if you specialize in one of these domains of your liking, then you'll be very relevant in the market. Getting trained alone would not guarantee a job, but aligning yourself with the requirements of the industry will help you get a job. So we have genome analytics, you name it, we have it, simple. So we know for a fact that there is huge amount of data getting generated through stock market, Facebook, Google, LinkedIn, drug discovery, wearable devices, brick and mortar stores, e-commerce portals, video analytics, Internet of Things, Mars rover, you name it. We have a lot of data. And this is what US Bureau of Labor Statistics talks about. The data science will be the fastest growing company, and the growth will be tremendous, $66.8 billion. Average base salary of data analyst is given here. Median salary is $67,000, and mid salary would be $141,000. And the average salary for freshers is around 4.3 lakhs per annum in the Indian context with 0 years experience. I'm talking about data analysts. Okay, here we are talking about data analysts. Then let me talk about data science. There'll be 31% growth in data science through 2030 is what US Bureau of Statistics says. Michael Page says 11.5 million jobs will be there in India by 2026. LinkedIn says 230.8 billion is what the market will be, 650% growth. 2 lakh data scientists will be required by 2028 in the US alone. That is what McKinsey says. And Glassdoor says that the salaries of data scientists, average salaries is 10.58 lakhs. These are the salaries of data scientists. These are the salaries of data engineers. These are the salaries of data architects, right? A computer science and information research scientists, machine learning experts, right? So the salaries will just skyrocket. And this is our research and the industry research in India. Freshers with 0 years experience after getting trained get anywhere between 4.5 lakhs to 14 lakhs per annum. And working professionals who have, say, 10 years experience are getting anywhere between 25 to 40 lakhs per annum. Whether you're a mediocre performer or very weak at coding, or whether you're average, we have you covered. We will give you interview preparation skills. We'll give you assignments. You'll work on live projects. I've already shown you the projects that we have done. There will be job placement drives, and the faculty which trains you are actually working data scientists. They're not theory folks, wherein, a lot of places this happens. Someone gets trained in some other training institute and they'll become a trainer somewhere else. We are not like that. Our own students, we put them into Innodatatics. We grill them literally. We make them equipped with the latest of the deployment tools and all that. And there's a lot of rigor which goes into that. Only then can they become junior trainers. Because 70% of the time they need to work on projects. Only 30% of the time they deliver the trainings. Here are our career transitions. A few of our people who got jobs as data analysts in various companies, that's given here. And yeah, you can visit our website here to know the various job transitions. And here are the jobs pertaining to data scientists. A lot of people from education background, professors, they quit the jobs and now they have joined various companies as data scientists. People who are from digital marketing background have become data scientists. People who are working in call center, they are now working with Philips as data scientists. So all these people and their details are available on our website directly. Their LinkedIn profiles are made available to you guys, friends. Just go check with them on how they became successful. Here are the various accreditations. We have accreditation from State University of New York, which is the largest university in US. Our programs are launched in collaboration with IBM, so you get IBM certificate. Also, we have University Technology Malaysia, so you also get certificate from university. We are the exclusive EdTech partner of Panasonic, so you will also get the use cases. Panasonic does innovation, right? Panasonic has innovation centers in Japan, North America, and India. We are the exclusive edtech partner of Panasonic. What does that mean? All the interesting use cases which Panasonic does, we eventually get it into our training program. Future Skills Prime, we are a member of that. That means after your training, there will be an assessment conducted. If you clear that, you would get approximately 9,000 rupees into your bank account back. For you learning, you will be given how much? 9,000 rupees. Who will pay you? Government of India. Okay. Government of India would directly deposit into your bank account. Our role is to train you all, equip you all, make sure that you clear that exam and pass on. So make 9,000 rupees. Who's stopping you? We also have accreditation from NEET, our Life Sciences Healthcare Analytics program, and a few other programs are launched in collaboration with NEET, a National Education Alliance for Technology, and this is under the umbrella of AICTE, All India Council of Technical Education. And I would strongly recommend you to watch this. Though there won't be any audio, that's fine. There's a project that I was speaking. We won the 50 fastest growing technology companies award. We were ranked as the top data analytics institute. We were ranked as the 7th best data science institutes in Bengaluru, even in Hyderabad, even in Chennai. We have been ranked as #1. When it comes to Google reviews, we have some 4,000 odd reviews. We were ranked as the 20 most promising data analytics company, #1 when it comes to training in data science. We were ranked as a top edtech company. We won the IFA awards for best training in Bengaluru. And we are invited to a lot of leading news channels. That's me on NTV talking about the careers. That's our head of sales, Sudha. She's talking to News 18. That's me once again on TV9. They invited me to talk. That's Sharath, who was invited on T News to talk about our programs. That's our IT minister from Telangana. We signed an MOU with them. That's me with the tie over there. And that's head of task. Right. And then very recently, we also signed MOU with Tamil Nadu government. Yeah, that's me once again. That's the IAS officer, and that's the chief minister of Tamil Nadu, Mr. Stalin. Yeah. So that's about our accreditations. And a lot of people say, I need experience to get a job. People are asking me to have some experience before I apply for the job. But then I need a job to get experience. How many times did you get into this chicken and egg problem? So together, let us nail it, my dear friends. How do we nail it? We would give you internship opportunities. And I've shown you already that, when it came to our projects are not just given to our students. We also give our projects to, data scientists, people who are getting trained on data science at Indian School of Business as well. If out of all the big projects, if we and our project is named as #1, then imagine the amount of value it carries. This is the kind of value that you all can gain through our projects, and that experience will mean a lot. Here we have data analytics program. You learn about Python programming, R programming, SQL, NoSQL, bunch of Python libraries that you're going to learn as part of data analytics program are given there. You learn about advanced Excel, Tableau, Power BI. Not just these are run of the mill. Everyone delivers training on these only, but we are different. We truly believe that we should give our students an edge over everyone else. So we included for you all cloud data analytics, which is the need of the hour. We will train you all on all these various modules which are given here. And we also believe that there will be a lot of additional things which requires big data, and we'll train you on PySpark. That's called a scalable data analytics. And we also believe that when you join as data analyst, you'd be working on live projects. So project management methodology and the Jira software would also be included as part of the training. Then data science program. What would we learn as part of data science? Yes, Spark and Hadoop would be in addition. And there'll be a lot of libraries such as stats models, network analytics, text blob, NLTK, bouquet, so on and so forth. And here also you learn about Agile and Jira. Not just that, you learn about a lot of deep learning libraries and Tableau, Power BI, Keras, TensorFlow, PyTorch, OpenCV. The best part is you learn end-to-end pipeline building and how to deploy a model in production. 90% of the people do not know how to deploy the model in production. This is where we help you differentiate yourself. Data IQ, Flask, Qualdo, Vertex AI, Neptune AI, Heroku, you will become a master. And we will also train you machine learning platforms. Remember, it's not complete cloud, but it's machine learning platform on Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud Platform. You learn about Amazon SageMaker on Amazon and IBM. Since we have collaboration with IBM, you get a certificate from IBM, and also you get to train by IBM on IBM Watson. So the detailed curriculum is available here. These are the URLs, okay? And I can also talk more, right? And then let me now talk about the two flagship programs which we have. For the fee, we have group discounts, and we have other discounts, scholarships, etc. So I would rather recommend you to talk with your career counselor, the person who's in touch with you, to understand that. When it comes to the duration, I should say that the certificate program in data science, okay, is for 4 months, 184 hours, and the professional certificate program in data science and AI would be for 6 months, 300 hours approximately. This is only the regular trainings. Plus, you'll have something called as masterclass. Masterclass trainings will be for approximately another 50 hours. Here also the masterclass trainings will be for approximately another, I should say, 70 hours. Then you'll have data science using Python, Tableau, SQL, NoSQL, Hadoop, Spark, machine learning on cloud, AWS, Azure, GCP, even IBM Watson. And we also understand that you need to practice to learn. So you'll have 150 plus hours of assignments. When it comes to PDS, alongside all of these, you will learn in depth about deep learning and artificial intelligence. And there'll be additional 300 hours of assignments for PDS program. This is 100%. Okay, let me do one thing. If you want to understand the finer details on what is covered as part of these programs, then I would say go here. We have the certificate program on data analytics. When it comes to data analytics, these are the various tools that you learn. You learn about all these, right? That's the certificate, and yeah, course fee and the other details are there. Click on more and you will understand what are the various things that you will learn. Okay, now, having said that, if you go to say certificate course in data science, if I were to click on that, you will understand all the various modules that we cover. Advanced of the stuff is what you are going to learn, friends, like multinomial regression, count models, lasso ridge regression, project management methodology in the first place, then ensemble techniques, AdaBoost, extreme gradient boosting, natural language processing, deep learning algorithms, auto ML algorithms, survival analytics, you name it. We have it in short, right? And when it comes to our professional course in data science and AI, friends, you're going to learn about, artificial intelligence, auto ML, teapot, Python libraries, TensorFlow, Keras, PyTorch, OpenCV, right? RNN models, CNN models, RCNN models, YOLO models, self-driving cars, computer vision, deep belief networks, autoencoders, BERT, GPT, OPT from Facebook, which is the latest of the transformer techniques, generative adversarial networks, reinforcement learning, Q learning, speech recognition, chatbot building, you name it, we have it. This comprehensive training, there are 0 people in the industry who deliver, because we have a very strong team. And what we do is we have a research team which will go and do research on what are the jobs, what are the expectations. And we also do projects for various customers. So we understand the industry requirements. Look at this. Naukri is not my friend for that case, but they are exclusively listing down machine learning jobs, data science jobs, etc. If I were to click on that, there are 28,000 jobs. And for 0 years experience, let's see, there are 1,341 jobs. So even for people with 0 years experience, there are jobs, friends. It's up to you on how you want to make best use of that. Next. So we will have live projects. Minimum, you need to work on 2 projects from Innodatatics or partnered companies. For TDS, minimum 4 projects, 2 from data science, 2 from deep learning. You all will be doing a presentation of your project on 360DigiTMG YouTube live, and you'll reach the potential interviewers because you'll post the same on your LinkedIn as well. After that, we will conduct mock interviews on you. 2 would be conducted by internal data scientists, 1 by the external data scientist. That means people are already working as data scientists, they conduct the interview. If you can impress them, you can get a job in their company. Here it is 100% placement assistance would be provided. That means if you meet the conditions of 80% attendance, 80% assignment submission on time, and if you work on minimum 2 projects, then we conduct mock interviews. We are expecting average and above rating. All the mock interviews are recorded. It'll be video enabled. We'll record that and share it with you. We also give you feedback on which areas you're good at, which areas you're weak at. 3 assured job interviews from our side if you meet those conditions. How do we achieve that? See, our students are working in almost all the companies as data analysts or data scientists. So they keep letting us know whenever there are job openings in their companies. Our HR department keep tying up with various companies as well. Whenever there are job openings, we get to know and we post that. And students apply and they get jobs. You also have access to the alumni success stories on a YouTube and on our website. You can connect with them on LinkedIn as well. There will be exclusive interview preparation sessions and there will be exclusive resume preparation sessions. And when it comes to our TDS program, we also have 100% job guarantee, because you'll not just learn about data science, you also learn about deep learning. So we take that additional challenge of ensuring that you get placed, but naturally you will get placed, friends. If you attend all the classes, if you do your assignments and the steps that we request you to do, naturally you will get a job. Just in case you don't get, then you can opt by paying 999 rupees, because especially we will be following up on your resume with the various companies, etc. But to apply, minimum 80% attendance, minimum 80% assignments on time. Of course, correctly you need to submit. You should have completed 4 projects. And on mock interviews, you should get average or above rating. Hey, what if I still don't get a job? If you still don't get a job in probably 3 to 6 months duration, we return your entire money that you paid for the program. It never happened with us and it would never happen in the future as well. because our students will certainly get a job if they meet those conditions. Okay, what next? So you'll have master class. Master class would be for, now we increase that from 30 to 50 hours per series and 30 to 75 hours approximately for periods. Data ingestion, MLOps foundation, data engineering, GitHub, collab, so on and so forth. You name it, friends, we have it. And for people who are from non-programming background, we have exclusive Python programming sessions. And for this batch, it will start from today onwards. You will have exclusive Python programming session from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. You learn about integrated development environments such as Spider, Jupyter, Google Colab, Kaggle Kernel, SageMaker Studio Lab. We will just ensure that your resume, the moment someone looks at it, they should be impressed to quickly call you for an interview. And in an interview, you can anyways impress them. No wonder. People are getting a lot of jobs. No doubt you all will get as well. Friends, we have exclusive domain analytics, right? E-learnings and instructor-led as well now. 6+1 certifications you get. That means overall 7 certificates you can get as part of series. Your resume will be filled with all the certificates. 360 certificate, which is blockchain enabled. So no one can meddle with your certificate. No one can do fraud. It can be verified by the companies, interviewers, and employees. You get 2 certificates from Innodatatics, 1 from IBM, and 1 additional project you can get by paying extra amount. You directly do the project with IBM, and it says that IBM project completion certificate. Domain analytics certificate worth 24,000 will be given to you for free, because we want you all to differentiate yourself from the other folks and get a job. When it comes to PDS, Professional Data Science and AI, 10 certificates, which is included in the course fee, and 1 additional if you want to do IBM certificate. You also get UTM certificate. You get to do 2 domain analytics trainings for free, which are worth 48,000 if you want to do it separately. These are also included in the training program only. You'll have lifetime access to a learning management system. You'll have training materials, slides, quizzes, interview preparation sessions, data sets, Python code, R code, assignments, solutions to assignments, recommended videos, mind maps, digital book, monthly periodicals, end-to-end handling of live projects. Weekly 1 project will be explained. Now here is where I wish to quickly take some time out and explain you about our learning management system. I'll also explain about one more thing, friends. Okay, I'll do that in a moment. So here, if I go to all courses, this is how you'll have the training material. Okay, and you can explore by putting in the full screen mode. Okay, so you get to see all the slides. Okay, you would be given all the various things. Okay, so in that way, all these training slides would be there. You'd also be given videos, full-length recorded videos of mine, right? My full-length recorded videos will be given to you all. And I think this is, yeah. So this is how it would be. And you will have lifetime access to all the videos. Lifetime access, right? So make best use of that, friends. Okay, all the training material, everything would be there on your learning management system only. And next, you'll have access to 50+ projects, almost in all industry sectors, domains. You learn about deployment and post-production monitoring tools. There'll be, after your training, every day, 1 extra hour, you will be assigned a teaching associate. And they will be clarifying your doubts for extra 1 hour for people who are probably slow learners. This will help you. And from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., you'll have exclusive doubt clarification sessions on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So it's your playground. Get your doubts clarified. All right. So I would take probably 10 more minutes, and then I'll open this forum for Q&A. Friends, a lot of people keep asking me this on, hey, what is the difference between artificial intelligence, data science, machine learning, and deep learning? So the difference is that, let me go here. I would rather stop after this. Yeah. So if you are driving a car, what do you do as a human? You apply some human intelligence. You control the steering. You apply the brakes. Okay. And you change the gears, so on and so forth. How are you doing all these things? Manually, as a human. If I can automate the human intelligence artificially, that would be called as artificial intelligence. And the end result of artificial intelligence would be driverless cars. Driverless cars, autonomous vehicles, self-driving cars, all these are examples of AI, artificial intelligence. Within AI, or to implement AI, you need knowledge of data science. Someone who works on data would be called as data scientist. Within that, you have data mining. It's like coal mining, friends. For coal mining, you dig coal, and sometimes you might get diamonds or precious metal. On similar lines, in data mining, you dig data. And the insights, as good as diamond, are important for the management. Within that, you have machine learning. Within machine learning, you have supervised learning, which is also called as predictive modeling. We also have unsupervised learning. You'll have semi-supervised learning. You'll have reinforcement learning, and bunch of all these things. Self-supervised learning, reinforcement learning. You will learn about all of these and more. And within machine learning, you have a special branch called as deep learning. And today, neural networks is synonymous with deep learning. No matter what you do, no matter what you implement, at the end of the day, you would implement an AI application. And when it comes to professions, we have professions such as data science, data analytics. A lot of people keep asking me, and hey, what is the difference between these two? If you have your historical data, the past data, if you take that historical data or the past data, and if you analyze about the past until the present, then you would be called as a data analyst. And the work that you do would be called as data analytics work. Data analyst is a role, data analytics is a profession. For example, how many COVID-19 cases we had in the past? Were the number of COVID-19 cases increasing or decreasing, or was it staying constant? Until now, how many COVID-19 cases did we have until now, until present? Until now, how many people are inoculated or vaccinated? Until now, how many people succumb to COVID, right? So on and so forth. Until now, if you answer questions, that's the job of a data analyst. Profession is called as data analytics. Then what about data scientist? Data scientist is a person who will take the past data and make statements about future. For the next 1 year, how many COVID-19 cases we might have? For the next 1 year, how many people will be inoculated or vaccinated? In the next 1 year, how many people will take booster shot? In the next 1 year, what kind of new viruses might come? When you talk about future, you would be called as a data scientist. And data scientist is a person who works in the field of data science. But as a data scientist, you also should be aware of the data analytics work. So you'll also be learning that. Vis-a-vis, you'll also learn about data science. So for people who enroll for even data science training, you would have data analytics also included. So as soon as you're done with this portion, start applying for jobs. Because we believe you need to quickly get a job. We also understand that people get restless, impatient. So the sooner you get a job, the sooner you can motivate yourself. And once you complete your data science, start upgrading yourself into the field of data science. Start applying for data science positions. Or within your same company where you join as data analyst, you can switch to data science. So it's up to you on which profession you want to choose. Do you want to enroll for data analytics training or data science training? It is a call that you need to take. Okay. Then, okay, we also have something else which is called as data engineer. Right? A data engineer is a person. Data engineer is a person who would establish the connections. So say you have data in some database. You have to pull the data into, say, Python. Or maybe you have to pull the data into Tableau. Or maybe you need to pull the data into Power BI. How do I establish the connections between this maybe SQL database to all of these? And how do I show the results to the end customer on probably a mobile application or a web application or some business application? How do I establish the connections here and here? Is the job of a data engineer, ensuring that there is seamless connectivity between the various applications. All right. Now, friends, I always correlate data science or data analytics learning with swimming. If at all you want to learn swimming, would you just watch YouTube videos and then become a swimmer? Or if you just go and do a Google search, best books to learn swimming, if you read all those books, would you become a data scientist or a data analyst? Or would you become a good swimmer for that case? Just by watching videos on swimming and reading the books on swimming, if you go and jump into water, what would happen? You'll drown. Eventually you'll die. It would be a career-ending move. Hence, what do we recommend? We recommend you to get into the water and practice swimming. Only then would you learn swimming. On similar lines, whether it is data analytics or data science, you need to practice, friends. Only practice will make you perfect. So we have included a lot of practice assignments, a lot of practice questions for you all to master this art and become successful. So all the topics, attend them. Domain knowledge is important, and practice, practice, and practice. That would make you a successful data analyst or a successful data scientist. Okay, so here are a final list of USPs. For the next 1 year, you can attend unlimited classes of unlimited trainers. You'll have free lifetime access to learning management system videos. At the end of each module, you'll have quiz questions, interview questions, and practical assignments would be given at the end of each module. We help you with resume preparation. We also give you internship opportunities for 6 months. For the first 2 months or so, we don't pay anything. That's what is called as free. Free meal means after 2 months, we start paying you. So you also get salary while you work with us. There'll be mock interview sessions which will be conducted. We have job assistance programs, job guarantee programs, and ultimately you build end-to-end real-time projects that would help you get a job. Okay, here are a few useful links of our AI tutor. So let me show you this quickly. We are enhancing our learning management system to include the capabilities of AI. We don't teach AI, we practice AI. So what happens is, if you have a question, hey, when was Python invented? Our AI tutor chatbot would automatically give you a response. So you need not go to Google and search. All the responses are available here. Not just that, if you're watching a video, for how much time were you active? For how much time were you drowsy? For how much time were you absent? How much time were you happy, sad, surprised, angry? All this would be given to you. You can just click on that portion that from 7th minute to 11th minute, probably you were confused. That information will be given to you. What were the topics discussed during that time? Click on that, watch that portion again so that your learning becomes better. Okay. And it will also tell you what topics you're very good at because you were very active. What topics were you feeling bored? It will give you that report and many more for us also to analyze. Okay. So these are a few interesting things which we will be giving you as part of our learning management system so that you all learn perfectly. Okay, here are a few of our flagship programs. A few of our projects got listed in British Journal of Cancer. The project with which our other trainer has worked upon. And these are the various companies with which we have accreditation. And please reach out to us. This is our toll-free number. This is our inquiry email, and upskill your career now. And finally, 360DigiTMG can help you get into, and secrets will unwind and unbox in stages as we get along in the training. So please stay tuned for a 100% no-fail plan. With this, I would stop and I would start taking questions. Yes, please ask me your questions and I'll be more than happy to answer those. Yeah, friends, whatever be your questions, don't hesitate, please. Please go ahead and ask. Okay, Pudima has raised her hand.